wilting on the windowsill, petals falling like a love gone still. You left them there the night you walked away, a quiet symbol of a heart's decay. I keep staring at the fading red, wondering which promise turned cold instead. Every bloom that used to shine bright now crumbles softly in the pale moonlight. Roses wilting on the windowsill, echoes of a love we couldn't feel. The fragrance gone, the color drained, like every truth our hearts restrained. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Tell me why love grows still.
Cracked like the words we said, splitting down the middle where we once tread. Sunlight tries to warm what's left, but even morning feels a bit bereft. I water them though I know they're done, just like hoping you'll still be the one. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Time moves on, but the pain stands still. I trace the glass where your hand once lay, trying to hold what's slipping away. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Shadow love I can't rebuild. Maybe some flowers aren't meant to stay. Maybe some hearts fade in their own way. And though the petals fall one by one, there's a sunrise waiting for someone. Roses wilting on the windowsill, soft reminders of the love we spill. If healing blooms beyond the hill, I'll let the wind guide me where it will. Roses wilting on windowsill, and I'm learning to feel again still. Down by the river where the willow leans, we carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile. promise whispered to last a while. But seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new.
Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why. Your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. Where the willow learned to cry is where our last goodbye still sighs. Footprints linger in the river mud like fading echoes of a summer flood. I touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel a love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak moon. I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whisper their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby. And though our vows wash down the stream, I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream. Where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try. By the river where the willow leans, we carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile, a promise whispered to last a while.
The seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. Where the willow learned to cry is where our last goodbye still sighs.
Your footprints linger in the river mud, like fading echoes of a summer flood. I touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel a love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak week.
I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whispered their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby.
Maybe love bends just like the tree, strong enough to break, too soft to flee.
And though our vows wash down the stream,
I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream.
where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try. The screen door creaked like it knew the truth. Storm clouds rolling over me and you. You held your jacket tight against the wind, like you already knew how this night would end. Bare feet on the boards where we used to sway. Now I'm standing in the silence you carried away. Last kiss on the front porch, where love once sparked like a years fell fast, but your mind was made. You walked off slow as the memories stayed. Last kiss on the front porch, still echoing in every word you never said.
Porch light flickers like it's calling you home, but shadows pretend that I'm not alone. Your sweater's hanging where you left it last June. Smells like summer and a half-finished tune.
I trace the railing where your fingers trail,
trying to hold on to a love that already sailed. I hear your voice in the soft night rain, a whisper telling me to let go of the pain. Last kiss on the front porch, felt the world crumble without remorse. The stars looked down like they knew the score. You weren't coming back through that old screen door. Last kiss on the front porch still burns like a fading torch. Maybe someday the boards won't creak your name, and the dust won't carry that familiar flame. But tonight I'm stuck at the place you turned, trying to live in a lesson never learned. Last kiss on the front porch, your goodbye carved deep in the grain's contour. I'll leave the light on even though you won't return. Some fires die slow, some memories burn. Last kiss on the front porch, still holding on a little more than I should. Your song is sewn in my jacket sleeve, threads of a memory I can't unweave. I wore it nightly when the cold crept in, hoping your warmth might breathe again. But stitches loosen when the heart grows tired, and love burns out like a flame expired. I trace the seams like they'll bring you back. Echoes don't walk that same old track.
This is the last song on my jacket sleeve, a faded melody you helped me believe. Every note still pulls me through, but the chorus hurts, it sounds like you. The last song on my the only truth I keep.
Found a picture in the inner pocket, your smile locked tight like a silver locket. When we were young and wild by the county fair, a love too big for the world to bear. But even fireflies burn out in time, and sparks fall quiet like the end of a rhyme. This is the last song on my jacket sleeve, a tune that never learned how to leave. The wind still hums your sweetest line, but the pain comes back every time. The last song on my jacket sleeve still aches on every beat. If I could mend what tore apart, I'd sew your name back into my heart. But threads unwind when sorrows weave, leaving nothing left to believe. The last song on my jacket sleeve fades like dusk on an autumn breeze, and though the music slips away, a part of you is here to stay. The last song on my jacket sleeve is the goodbye I finally breathe. I lit my last cigarette by the county line, watching the smoke rise like what used to be mine. Your taillights faded into the early blue dawn, another memory halfway gone. I took a drag just to calm the ache, but the truth burns stronger than the breath I take.
I thought love was stronger than letting go, but some goodbyes cut colder than the snow.
Last cigarette by the county line, trying to numb this heart of mine. Your shadow slipping past the pines, leaving echoes in the dashboard signs. Last cigarette by the county line, where I watched you draw the final line.
Your flannel scarf still hangs in my truck, like it's waiting on a different kind of love.
Every mile we drove is a ghost tonight. Stories drifting in the fading light. I strike a match, but it flickers low, just like the love we couldn't grow. Last cigarette by the county line, ashes falling like the tears I hide. I breathe you out, but you stay inside. A memory I can't divide. Last cigarette by the county line, where heartbreak stopped on time. If healing's waiting down some dusty road, I'll chase it till the weight unloads. But tonight the smoke is all I've got, and a quiet wish that hurts a lot. Last cigarette by the county line, I drop what's left and say goodbye. Maybe sunrise will realign what's broken in this heart of mine. Last cigarette by the county line, as the smoke fades off the spine. The lamp flickers on this old pine desk, ink smashed with the things I never confessed. Your chair still turned like you might come back, but all that's left's a quiet house and a heart off track. I pour one more shot just to chase the truth. Every goodbye burns deeper when it comes from you.
I write your name, but the page stays cold, like the words we lost and the hands we used to hold.
Whiskey letters at midnight, spilling all the things I couldn't say in the daylight. Every tear hits the paper like a fist fight, and I'm losing sleep while losing you in plain sight. Whiskey letters at midnight, trying to make the wrong feel right. I keep stumbling through memories on the floor. Your perfume echoes behind every door. The moon hangs heavy like a forgotten vow. I'm learning how to breathe without you now. But every sip pulls me back to your flame. I can't outrun a love that still knows my name.
Whiskey letters at midnight, pouring out the moments that won't rewrite. These hurting words, they cut like brake lights, bright and blinding as you fade into the night.
Whiskey letters at midnight, still holding on too tight. Maybe someday the bottle runs dry and the past stops knocking at my door at night. But until then, I'll keep carving your truth in shaky lines meant only for you. Whiskey letters at midnight, a fragile prayer drifting out of sight. Maybe tomorrow I'll put the pen down, but tonight your memory keeps the candle bright. Whiskey letters at midnight, my last goodbye I'll never write. Footsteps froze in the winter dust, leading away from the love we trust. I watched you fade under pale gray skies, a quiet storm in your tear-stained eyes. The wind blew soft, but the truth hit hard. You were walking away from our backyard. I reached out once, but my voice was thin. Some goodbyes echo deeper than they begin. Footsteps in the winter dust, marking where we broke, where we lost our rust. The cold still holds your lingering trace, a memory carved in an empty place. Footsteps in the winter dust, where love turned into rust. Your jacket's hanging where you left it last, smelling faintly of our fragile past. I tried to follow where your shadow led, but every trail ends where the heart's gone dead. Snow keeps falling on the silent ground, covering the truth of what we found. traces I can't trust. Maybe someday when the thaw breaks through, I'll find a way to walk past you. But winter lingers on old goodbyes, and healing hides where the memory lies. Footsteps in the winter dust, but I won't break beneath the gust. When springtime calls and the cold turns warm, I'll rise again from the quiet storm. Footsteps in the winter dust, drifting away, as all things must. The screen door creaked like it knew the truth. Storm clouds rolling over me and you. You held your jacket tight against the wind, like you already knew how this night would end. Bare feet on the boards where we used to sway. Now I'm standing in the silence you carried away. Last kiss on the front porch, where love once sparked like a lightning torch. Your tears fell fast, but your mind was made. You walked off slow as the memories stayed. Last kiss on the front porch, still echoing in every word you never said.
The porch light flickers like it's calling you home, but shadows pretend that I'm not alone. Your sweater's hanging where you left it last June. Smells like summer and a half-finished tune.
I traced the railing where your fingers trailed, trying to hold on to a love already sailed.
I hear your voice in the soft night rain, a whisper telling me to let go of the pain. The last kiss on the front porch, felt the world crumble without remorse. The stars looked down like they knew the score. You weren't coming back through that old screen door. The last kiss on the front porch still burns
kiss on the front porch, your goodbye carved deep in the grain's contour. I'll leave the light on even though you won't return. Some fires die slow, some memories burn. Last kiss on the front porch, still holding on a little more than I should.
I drove past the road where we fell apart. The wind cut sharp like a broken heart. You stood there quiet by the old fence line, trying to speak but running out of time. Your eyes said everything your lips could hide. Love was leaving and you couldn't stay inside. I still feel the moment your fingers slipped, like the world paused on a sinking ship. On the road where we fell apart, I left a piece of my trembling heart. Your goodbye shook like thunderstorm, breaking love down to scattered parts. On the road where we fell apart, I still hear your echo in the dark. The gravel crunches like your final words, soft as whispers, sharp as hurt. Sunset bled on your fading silhouette, painting the truth in a shade of regret. I said I'll wait, but silence stayed, a lonely promise that slowly frayed. Chasing ghosts of a love long gone. On the road where we fell apart, time caught sorrow like a moth. Maybe some hearts break to make room for light, but yours took the sunshine out of my night. Cedar Lane. Silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel side under your restless boots, as if it knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, taking with it everything we tried to sustain. Love slipped soft like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but your goodbye still remains.
The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night. Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walked the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reach for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, and I'm calling your name in vain. Maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe, but tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, goodbye that forever stain.
Found your note on the old oak table, shaking hands trying to read what I'm able. Your words were soft but the meaning tore, a quiet goodbye I couldn't ignore. Beside it sat a glass you left behind, with whiskey stains like a troubled mind. I traced the circles where your tears once fell, a final story too heavy to tell. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, blurring lines of the love you wrote. You slipped away like the setting sun, leaving shadows where we'd begun. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last thing your heart spoke.
Your boots still sit by the kitchen door, like they're waiting for footsteps that come no more. I poured a drink just to feel you near, but the silence burned louder than the fear.
Every sip echoes what you couldn't say, a bitter truth that won't fade away. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, a smudged confession you tried to float. I read it twice but the pain stayed clear. You were leaving long before you disappeared. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note still haunt each word you wrote. Maybe love dies slow like a bottle drain, one drop at a time till nothing remains. And though your note still shakes my soul, I'm learning to live with what I can't control. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note, fading now like a forgotten quote. If healing's waiting down the dusty road, I'll walk it lighter as the truth unloads. Whiskey stains on your goodbye note are the last tears you ever wrote.
Your letters lost, scattered on the porch outside, pages trembling where the night birds cry, ink running wild like a restless stream, words fading out like a half-forgotten dream. I kneel by the mess that your silence made, trying to piece back love that slipped to shade. Every line speaks of promises then,
blown apart by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind. Scattered hopes she couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind. Take what's left of what we've been. Moonlight paints shadows across the floor, echoes of heartbeats we don't share anymore. I gather the pages, but they won't stay still, like the love that slipped past my will. Your words, once warm, now feel so thin, stolen away by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind. Scattered hopes you couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind. Whispered truths I can't rescind. Maybe love is paper, fragile and warm. Tears and storms leave it weathered and torn. I'll let the wind take what it must, and lay the rest in forgotten letters lost in the midnight wind. Drift away from where we begin. If a new dawn waits beyond this pain, I'll write new lines without your name. Letters lost in the midnight wind. Carry you off again and again.
Dust rising in the evening sun, your tail lights fading as you run. I stood there with an empty hand, love slipping through me like desert sand. Every mile you drive feels like a memory torn, a goodbye whispered from the day you were born. I called
Your name into the quiet blue, but echoes don't answer the way you used to.
a heartache on the gravel road. fence line where you used to lean. Boot prints fading from the life we dreamed. The night falls heavy on this broken town. Your ghost rides shotgun every time I break down. A heartache on the gravel road, dust on my boots from the weight of what I know.
Your shadow dances where the wildflowers grow,
And I'm tracing love in the lines of tires stole. Heartache on the gravel road, still won't let me go.
maybe someday these wounds turn to maps, guiding me forward, pulling me back.
But tonight I'm stuck where your goodbye stayed.
Counting stars like all the plans we made.
Heartache on the gravel road, I keep driving slow so the memories don't explode.
If healing somewhere past this bend in the cold, then Lord lead me on, but keep her story told.
Heartache on the gravel road, I'll carry it home.
I drove past the diner where we used to meet. The neon flickered under my heartbeat. Your laughter lived in every window pane. Now it's just me and the whisper of the rain. The highway hums like a broken valve, carrying pieces of what we lost somehow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, your memory riding shotgun like a heavy load. The silence screams louder than the truth I hold, that I'm chasing shadows that don't grow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, leading where your love once flowed.
The rearview mirror shows a ghost of you, a fading picture in a dimmed out hue. Your favorite song still haunts the dash. I turn it off, but the pain comes back.
The yellow lines blurred into one long ache, a winding
Your goodbye hit me like a lightning bolt, striking the heart I failed to uphold. Midnight echoes on an empty road. Still replaying every note. Maybe love dies slow in the rear view glass, a flicker fading as the miles pass. And though the dawn waits at the highway's bend, some nights don't ever really end. Midnight echoes on an empty road. I'll keep driving till the hurt corrodes. If healing's hiding where the sunrise glows, I'll chase the light until